will I look like after surgery?
That's a very good question as well. And I think it's a question that's important to your parents as well, because they don't know what to expect when they first see you when you come out of surgery. So one thing I'll mention is when we do the surgery, obviously patients have to be laying on their tummy because we're operating on your back. And when you're laying on your tummy for a long period of time, sometimes it can cause your lips to get a little bit swollen or even your eyes to become a little bit puffy. So at times when kids are recovering, and frequently at this point you can't really see yourself, but your parents do see you, they'll note that there seems to be some swelling in your lips or even some fullness in your eyes, and that tends to get better relatively rapidly and with time.
So after surgery, your posture will be different. I think the first thing you'll notice is that after a fusion procedure, you might be taller, and often that's about 1 inch to 1.5 inches difference in terms of that height change. The other thing is that the balance will be different. So often, because of the scoliosis, the waist will be in on one side and out more on the other, and also the ribs could be turned so that the back is sticking out more on one side and actually the front is sticking forward more on the opposite side. So after the surgery, that is improved significantly. So the rotation is improved, the balance is improved, and the posture is improved, and you get taller. Now sometimes the shoulders can be different. So before surgery, if your shoulders are off and one side's a little bit higher, often after the surgery we can get that level again. The exception is sometimes your shoulders are level before the surgery even though the spine is crooked. So when we straighten the spine out, sometimes one shoulder will be a little bit higher than the other. The good news is in the vast majority of the time that comes back and corrects over the next 3 months and levels out again. So that's just something to expect after.